Ferrari team principal Matteo Binotto has revealed the name of the 2021 Ferrari. Ferrari have announced their plans for their car launch ahead of the 2021 Formula 1 season, with the new SF21 to be unveiled prior to pre-season testing. As required under the development restrictions put in place as a response to the COVID-19 pandemic, the new car will be an evolution of the current SF1000, with team principal Matteo Binotto revealing his plans for the launch in a press conference on Friday. An undeniable disappointment in 2020, Ferrari was 6th in the Constructors' Championship after finishing 2nd the year prior, having clearly taken a step back in the wake of the FIA's clampdown on regulatory loopholes that the Scuderia was supposedly exploiting with its previous power unit. In 2021, Binotto says the engine should be significant improvement. As to chassis itself, Binotto said the restrictions hadn't stopped them from making important progress on the aerodynamics as well. At the same time, Binotto stressed that it remains too soon for Ferrari to once again challenge Mercedes, but the hope is the Scuderia will be able to insert itself into the three-way battle for third with McLaren, Racing Point and Renault. Sergio Perez will be a Red Bull driver in 2021, and besides Helmut Marko and Christian Horner, he can also thank someone special for this opportunity. Without Matteo Binotto, we might not have seen Perez on the grid at all in 2021. Even before the 2020 season started, the silly season was turned upside down. Sebastian Vettel was kicked out by Ferrari after 2020 and the team had to look for a new driver. Binotto saw Carlos Sainz as the ideal replacement and Ferrari's problems were thus resolved. Vettel, on the other hand, no longer had a seat and went looking for a new place on the Formula 1 grid. Lawrence Stroll, who put a lot of money into the career of his son and the Racing Point team, and Vettel had been close acquaintances for a long time. In addition, Stroll Sr. made sure that the name Racing Point disappears from Formula 1 and the name Aston Martin returns. Vettel saw his chance and wanted to link his name to the legendary car brand. The only problem Racing Point had at the time was that it already had two drivers under contract. Lance Stroll and Perez would just drive for the team in 2021, which was long suggested. However, this is not the case. One of the two had to leave the field for the arrival of four-time world champion Sebastian Vettel. As a son of Stroll Sr., Lance Stroll's place was never in danger and Perez had to look for a new seat in the top class of motorsport. At that time, the seats of all teams in midfield were virtually occupied. Ferrari, McLaren and Renault were full. Mercedes had already confirmed Valtteri Bottas and Lewis Hamilton is still only a matter of time. Perez quickly said that a step back into the Formula 1 field was not an option for him and so there was only one place left. That one place was of course at Red Bull Racing. Red Bull had problems with the second driver next to Max Verstappen for 2 years. Both Pierre Gasly and Alex Albon did not come close to Verstappen, while Perez seemed to be driving better and better. In the end, his skills were good enough and Christian Horner and Helmut Marko wanted the Mexican in the second Red Bull seat. A gigantic domino effect that started with Matteo Binotto, who fired Vettel, and ended with Perez as the new Red Bull driver. McLaren's fragile business model meant that their Formula 1 progress could have stalled without finding fresh investment. An American consortium led by MSP Sports Capital have agreed to purchase a 15% stake in the McLaren Formula 1 team worth £185 million. The group then have the opportunity to increase their stake in the team to 33% by 2022. The global pandemic has hit the automotive industry hard, but few were impacted as severely as McLaren, who have been forced to secure loans as well as search for a buyer for their technology center. At one stage, the company even considered auctioning their classic Formula 1 cars, and due to this fragile business model, McLaren believed that going down separate paths for funding their car manufacturing and Formula 1 operations is the best solution. McLaren continued their recovery up the Formula 1 ladder in 2020 with a P3 finish in the Constructors' Championship, and with Mercedes power returning to their car for 2021, the team are expected to take another step forward. Anyways, now it's time for meme of the day, and here it is. And that's been it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Apart from that, I hope you're an awesome day, and bye bye.